Time for a CGC unboxing. We got some other packages to open, but this is a big mega key. Just how big? Depends on the grade. We're going to take a look. I don't know what it is. We'll find out together. Up next on this video from Bronzeville Comics. Hey there, comic book community. This is Jim from Bronzeville Comics coming to you with another video. And before we get started, please like, comment, subscribe, do all that great stuff. We're getting really close to 4,000 subs. And when we get there, I'm going to be talking about the 4,000 subscriber giveaway. I'm putting together, finalizing the prize packages. So we will announce that. And basically, I guess I'm going to use videos that I posted in, what's been my hair? Static. Videos that I posted in the month of April. And we'll do the giveaway at the beginning of May. Like, comment, subscribe. You got to be a follower of the channel. You got to be subscribed to the channel. You have to comment on the video. You got to like the video. And then I'm going to choose the least commented on video from the month of April. And from that, we will pick our winner. Or winners. We're going to have multiple winners. So I have a package back from CGC, and it's kind of interesting. Now, this came to my LCS, so he opened it, but I don't know what the grades are. It's one book. It's a big book that I recently got in a collection, so I'm a little bit hopeful. But I'm going to kind of hold off on that, and because, you know, one video of just unboxing one CGC book isn't that interesting. I do want to open up some mail that I've got recently, and some of these books are all kind of related. So this was a lot I bought, and it was a book I was kind of looking at. It's there was a 3-book lot, early Silver Age DC, and it has a prototype appearance of a kind of major character who appeared shortly after this. Marvel during their Monster Age, before the hero books really started in, you know, those Tales to Astonish, Strange Tales, Amazing Fantasy, those books that became, you know, the anthologies, Journey into Mystery, that Marvel became superhero titles. They had prototypes of a lot of their characters. There's a prototype of Spider-Man, of Doctor Doom, of the Hulk, of Iron Man. There's a prototype of the Fantastic... Oh, wait. That Fantastic Four, that's Challengers of the Unknown in DC Comics. Anyway, that Stan Lee worked on with Jack Kirby and Steve Ditko. So, I got... these are 3 Black Hawk issues. They were described as lower grade, but they look more like mid-grade. This actually looks pretty decent. 114. And I'll skip around it. 126. These are all 10 centers. And here's the one. This is it's worn. It is, I guess, you know, a little bit lower grade, lower end of mid grade, I would call it. But it's Black Hawk 117, first appearance of the fantastic Mr. Freeze. Now, this is obviously not the Mr. Freeze that is the Batman villain, but it is a character of the same name. So this book has taken on some significance. And people kind of seek out this particular comic because it is that prototype of Mr. Freeze. I just want to see... Mr. Freeze was came out in 1961. Does that sound right? Maybe a little bit earlier than that. This book is from... Okay, the staples are pretty from 1957. Very early Silver Age. And I'm pretty sure the ice cream coupon is not clipped. So, this... yeah, here's some Mr. Freeze in there. And this was advertised as a lot, so sometimes when there's a book in a lot, collectors don't necessarily see it, and this was described as lower grade. For 1957, this book is not in bad shape. There have been graded... I just want to see what the graded value of this is, and I am kind of excited to get to my... and I do have another book that I've been looking for a while. I do want to get to my slab. I've been holding on to it all day. Let's see. The lowest grade that this is sold in is 4.0 sold for $305 a year ago. So, you know, I'd have to see if this is worth getting graded. I think it might be maybe I think it's better than a 3.0. I think a 3.5, maybe a 4. Got to correct the spine roll. The staples looked reasonably intact. There is like some tearing there, but minimal creasing on the cover. You know, I think, yeah, 3.5 might be worth it. That's why I bought the book. So this is a Whatnot purchase. I don't remember what I bought on Whatnot. Sometimes I just I hang out on Whatnot. I look at streams. I'm like, oh, that looks nice, and then, you know, sometimes I intend to purchase more than I actually do from a particular seller, but, you know, time doesn't allow that to happen. So it's always a little bit of a surprise when I get these Whatnot packages in, because I kind of forgot what I bought. This is from Surfin' Cow Comics. And I think it might be more than one book in here. This is pretty hefty. Oh, they have something they added. They also use some masking tape that I got to peel off. Looks like it's in a Mylar. I don't know if I got to really... I don't think I spent too much money on this book. I don't really remember. I mean, at this point, I'm kind of looking at PC books, so I guess a CD? I don't know. It's a Pennsylvania company. I got like a bumper sticker or something. I don't know. Sorry that this is taking so long to undo the tape. I'm trying to be really careful. It is well packaged, I will give them that. It's at least 2 books in here. Okay. I think I removed all the tape. I'm not sure what I got. I don't remember. So let's figure this out. Oh, is there more tape? Oh, a little bit there. Okay. So, oh, that's right. This was, yeah. So what this was there was a guy, he had advertised that he had Golden Age books for sale. And there was one book that I wanted in the sale. These I got reasonably cheap, like maybe $10 to $15 a piece. Wings Comics 85. It does have some tearing on the spine, but I mean, the image looks really nice. It's a really good Golden Age comic. And this one, also a rough spine, but a very rough spine. Jungle Comics number 115 from Fiction House with Conga. There was one book, it was a Mary Marvel book. And evidently, there was somebody else who was interested in the book. There were many people in the room, and we were kind of bidding, and I tapped out. He got the book. So, anyway, oops. Something else. This last package, it's a big old box. There's one book in here, and it's a book I've been looking for. It was on my want list last year. I didn't get it. So it transferred to my want list this year, and I saw it on eBay for the right price. The condition is a little bit lower than kind of what I was hoping for, but I think the price, because this book has increased in value, sorry for the tearing sound, over the last year. Even though there's absolutely no movie spec associated with it all. You never know. I would be really surprised, but this is not a character that I think we're going to get in a film or a television property. I would love to see it. I mean, they could do something with the character potentially, but it would have to be a little bit of a stretch. So, very well packaged in box and bubble wrap. I'll be able to reuse that. I do want to see what this looks like in hand. This is a book I've been looking for. A little bit lower grade than I was hoping for. And it is a copy of Batman 139, the first appearance of Batgirl, the Betty Kane version, who's the niece of Batwoman, Kathy Kane. Batwoman's been reinvented in the comics and on TV as Kate Kane, but this is the original 1950s version, which, if you're familiar with the current incarnation of Kate Kane, ironically, Batwoman was introduced in response to Frederick Wortham's Seduction of the Innocent, that felt that there was a homosexual relationship between Batman and Robin, so she was in there like as a love interest to Batman to show that he was straight. So, yeah, no, I'm really happy to have this in the collection. I'm going to really look it over carefully. We'll see about grading it. It's probably worth getting graded, even at lower prices. I'm just a little concerned about that top staple. I believe when I looked at pictures of the interior, the staple looked solid enough. But, you know, if you're going to press it, that's always a little bit of a concern. You know, popping a staple. And this is a book that does have, you know, it's a valuable book. Like a 2.5 just sold for $297 in the last 30 days. And a year ago, a 1.8 sold for $450. So I got that for I think I got this for $200. So all things considered, I thought it was a really good deal. I mean, even if it comes back at 2.0, I think I'm doing well. So let's get into the slab. One book in here. This I got in a recent collection, and it was the only book. I submitted 28 books, but this was the only book that came in this particular tier. Interestingly, CGC, they've changed their fragile stamp. I don't know, they ran out of red ink or something. I don't know. So, one book, I do not know the grade. So we're going to experience this grade together. I'm a little bit nervous because there's a huge difference. This is a high-grade book. And we will see. I'm trying not to look. Got a feel for it. Okay. Not looking. Batman Adventures number 12. First appearance of Harley Quinn. So, what did this come back as? Let's take a look at the grade. 9.6. Ah! I thought this would be a 9.8. Ah! White pages. So close. So close. Oh, nuts. This was a really clean book. That's disappointing when you anticipate a 9.8 and get a 9.6 because there's such a difference in value between the two. And I'm going to look for grader's notes, but I am certain that they are not there for a 9.6. Oh, I was so hoping for a 9.8. Darn it. CGC certification. I'm pretty sure there are no grader's notes for it. That is disappointing. There is grader's note. That is right edge, blue ink printed weak. I've never seen that in a grader's notes before. Never seen. Right edge, blue ink printed weak. So let's take a look at the right edge of this book. I mean, I did kind of maybe notice that, but yeah. Is that, I mean, I guess it's a printing defect, but man. Yeah, right there. I guess that's what it is holding it back. Printed. Yeah, right. That line. I've never seen that in a grader's notes before. Something new every day. So, fact of the matter is, I don't have the conundrum I thought I would in what to do with this. So now I can let go of the 9.6 because I have it. I've had a 9.8 of this book, so I am okay letting go of the 9.6. Let's. Yeah, that is kind of disappointing because it was a really clean book, and I did notice that. But it wasn't anything I've ever seen because it wasn't anything that has kind of detracted from the book. You're talking about it's like a third of the price. Like 30-day average on a 9.8 is $2,700. A 30-day average on a 9.6 is $943. So, yeah, it's been last month. It's been hovering $900 plus. Heritage auction went for $1,000. So, okay. That's what happens with the CGC game. I mean, I'll do okay with this book. I got it as part of a collection. So the collection I'll do well with instead of being a grand slam. Hopefully I can get a home run or at least a triple out of. If it came back as a 9.8, then I would have been in much better shape in terms of, kind of profiting from the collection because I was willing to let it go. And, yeah. $93 including shipping and handling because it was the only book I had in the standard tier or having the standard tier. Yeah, that so it got shipped. Cost me $20 to get that book shipped back. Whereas you ship back 25 books, it comes back much cheaper than that. So yeah, we're gonna put that FMV at because I only have to look up the one book at $975. Yeah, I mean, you hope for the 9.8. I can't be that disappointed with a 9.6. So that's the game we play, right? That's the fun of it. That's what makes the 9.8 so much more exciting to get. And what was interesting is I saw this was on the trending list once again, and Comic Tom did a video on it, and they compared in the last week, because it stayed on the list, because we've seen Lady Gaga in set photos, most likely portraying Harley Quinn in the Joker sequel, that it made the Hot 10 list again, and Comic Tom was saying, oh, there's one more 9.8 and one more 9.6. I'm like, that's like a coin flip, because my book is probably in there. It ended up, I got the 9.6. I didn't get the 9.8. So, what are you going to do? So yeah, it's better when you unbox several books because at least you're like there's something else to look forward to. That's the only book I have to unbox. I now have only I think 4 books out at CGC right now, but I have some orders that are going to go in very soon. So that's it for this video. I got a Grail. I got a 9.6. We got Batgirl. We got Harley. We got Mr. Freeze, but not the Batgirl or Mr. Freeze that you expect. So let me know what you think about that Grader's Note. Have you ever seen a Grader's Note like that before? I'll put it on the screen because it is kind of unusual. Like, I've never seen that Grader's Note before. So let me know what you think about that. In the meantime, you can take a look at a couple of my other videos here. And this is Jim saying until next time, enjoy your comics.